Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Thursday, April 23rd, 2020. And this is a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for this upcoming week in April. On my shoulder, co-starring is Camilla, and Sylvester has been making an appearance. He is and there he is, right on cue. The bird is not in any danger, quite the opposite. The cat probably is. She can be a little feisty when it comes to the cat. Oh, good. Good place for her. Good place for her. Okay. And the cat just wants to go on the windowsill. I did this during Scorpio's reading for about 30 minutes, so I don't expect Sagittarius's reading to be any different. Anyway, let's get on with it. This is a general reading, so it can pertain to just about anything, relationships, situations, and circumstances surrounding home, family, work, social circles. If you can think of it, it might apply. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. In other words, you might be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. If the reading resonates, you'll know who you are. Also, my intention is to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it. So some of it may apply to your situation, other parts may not. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Hopefully, in the end, something will resonate for you and it will be helpful in some way, shape, or form. That's my intention. Okay, Sagittarius, so we're going to get started. I want to give this deck one more shuffle. Sylvester thinks he's going to hang out on my lap, and he's not going to be able to. I'm close to the table right now, so he doesn't have a lot of space to do his little cat thing that he likes to do. So maybe he'll hop off on his own. We'll see. Okay, here we go. We've got a Queen of Swords in reverse paired with Justice. Death. Nine of Cups. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So it feels like we could have two energies on the table. This could be one. I'll make a decision on that after this next set of cards. The Queen of Swords in reverse, especially paired with this Justice card, I get the sense that this is someone who is not happy with the outcome of something. Might be feeling that something didn't go their way. Something that was justified, something that was right, was not what this person wanted. The Queen of Swords can be very cutting and brutal, blunt in their communication, somebody who is pessimistic or negative in nature when communicating. Could be somebody who is harsh. This can also be somebody who's unwilling to communicate, keeping to themselves. The Queen of Swords can be a difficult energy to be around because, again, they can be very brutal in nature with communication. Somebody who's ready for a fight. And somebody who's definitely going to stand their ground and not waver in any way, shape, or form. Someone who's very uncompromising. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles on the table. And this Queen of Pentacles has very opposite energy. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very compassionate and loyal and giving, puts others first before themselves. This is somebody who can be a mothering type figure or an actual mother. Someone who is perfect partner material, wifey material, someone that makes a very good best friend, or that family member that you go to for support, for help, for comfort. There might be an ending here between these two energies. Maybe something that needed to happen or that was supposed to happen. I feel like this is something that's happened over a long period of time and could have felt frustrating to you, or maybe feeling like a waste of time, maybe trying to make things right between these two. But there's some love lost, possibly lost loyalty, and a certain level of frustration I feel between these two energies. And again, I'm sensing that these are two separate people, but with more cards I might change my mind. That's what I'm sensing right now. Sylvester, please just stay down. Key is really being needy today, and I just can't right now. Okay, let's get this next set out, Sagittarius, see what else we can get for you. We have the Fool in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Swords, and then the Seven of Swords, clarifying Justice. The World, Eight of Swords, the Tower in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Emperor, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so now I feel like there might be three energies on the table here. There was something that I feel like you're the Queen of Pentacles energy, Sagittarius. And by the way, you can be represented by any of these characters that are showing up in the cards. I'm just going to tell you what I feel based on what I'm seeing. We have, please know, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is leaving, is getting away from a situation, is getting out of a situation that was not right for her. And I feel like she's getting out of a situation that involved some other people that may have been toxic or damaging with regard to the type of relationship it was for her. I think that this Queen of Swords is mad or upset because I think she was caught in some kind of way. Caught in some kind of wrongdoing, maybe some deceit, maybe some lies. And I feel like justice has come down on this Queen of Swords. And she's not happy about it. It might even have her feeling a little bit uncertain or insecure or scared to move forward. But I feel like more than anything, there's been an ending here. Something that needed to happen. Something, Sagittarius, that you may have been hoping that would happen and have maybe even been unable to do anything else but wait for this ending before you could move forward in some way, shape, or form. So I believe this some kind of ending has occurred, and I feel like it's taken a long time. I feel like whatever has transpired between you and these other people has taken a while to work itself out. There's a lot of frustration, maybe feeling uncertain that things were going to go your way, but I think that they are. And I think more than anything, it feels like Sagittarius has gotten out of this situation. There's justice here, and then you're leaving it behind, and you're gaining a certain level of control back again because you've maintained your integrity. You're standing your ground. I feel like this, okay, so this King of Wands could be connected to this Queen of Swords, and I also feel like this is somebody that you're kind of leaving behind as well. The King of Wands in reverse can be somebody who is in a position of power and maybe misusing his power, or somebody who is being controlled by others, for example. This could be somebody who is abusive, is dealing with anger issues, for example. I feel like this person has also been affected by something that's going your way, Sagittarius, and not going his way. And I don't know what kind of connection he and this Queen of Swords has, but it feels like they are connected in this situation. Neither one of them is happy with the outcome that has, it feels like it's favored you, Sagittarius, this Queen of Pentacles. And again, something you've been hoping for, waiting for a long period of time. And it's almost like until this happened, you weren't able to move forward. You weren't able to take steps to move on to other things or whatever this means for you. It does not feel like a romantic or intimate connection. This feels like it could be possibly a work situation, maybe a family situation, maybe something of that nature. Let's get some more cards out here for Sagittarius. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Page of Cups, and then the Sun in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius, so it feels like you may have been connected to these people, this King of Wands, Queen of Swords, and maybe even been supporting them in some way, shape, or form. I feel even now that there's a certain level of loyalty coming from you, but at the same time, it's almost like you have a choice now. You may be deciding whether or not to leave whatever happened behind, because you're seeing that you're better off not associating with these people, or not getting yourself involved with whatever they're involved with. I feel like this Queen of Swords is kind of an unpredictable person. Maybe even takes action, makes decisions, does things that are destructive in nature, does things without thinking, without planning. Maybe even turns a blind eye toward what is right, what is just, and just does her own thing, does whatever the hell she wants, whether it's considered illegal or not. She's like, well, I don't care. I don't give a crap about what's right and what's wrong. I'm going to do this anyway. And I feel like you've had a certain level of loyalty to this person or to these people, and you might be walking away from that situation, or have already, knowing that something's going to catch up to this Queen of Swords in particular. It feels like it could very well be a workplace situation with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. Sylvester's back. Here he is, Sagittarius. He just wants to be a part of your reading. I'm going to let him sit here until I can't stand it anymore, which is going to be about 30 seconds. If he just sits right there, that would be okay. You want to sit right there and look out the window? There we go. I can't keep the curtains open for you. Sorry, Sylvester. That's just the way it's going to be. I get the feeling like you have kind of ended things with this person or these people before, and this is something that's happening again. It's almost like this Queen of Swords, King of Wands have gotten themselves into trouble, and then have come looking for your loyalty and your help, and Sagittarius is all, okay, yeah, what can I do for you? How can I help you? And you help them get out of the situation, and then they get themselves stuck into another bad situation. And I get the feeling like you maybe have helped them get back on their feet again, especially this King of Wands. It's possible maybe you've helped this person get back on his own feet through work or financially, helped them out in some way, shape, or form, and realized a little too late that it was a waste of time because he was just going to screw it up again. And I think it's almost like you kind of knew that this person was going to mess things up again, and so little by little you've kind of been losing your patience or your level of loyalty for this individual, because you know that no matter what you do to help this person out, they're going to mess things up. They're going to kind of take for granted what you have to offer, and then put you in a position again of having to bail them out again. That's what I'm getting from both of these people. Queen of Swords, King of Wands. I think that especially with this Queen of Swords, I mean, I feel it with both of these people, but I feel especially this Queen of Swords is kind of, she's kind of at the end of her line. She's not going to be able to pull this crap for much longer, because I think, Sagittarius, you're ready to sail away to calmer waters and say, you know what, I've had enough. I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm not putting up with your crap anymore. The good news is, Sagittarius, it feels like you've got a good handle on this, that you're maintaining a certain level of control, that you may be a little uncertain right now as to how you're going to move forward with regard to these people. It feels like you brought an end to this, but at the same time with this Ten of Swords coming up, it might be that this is starting over again, that things are starting to get going again, or things are moving in the same direction that they have in the past. The past is repeating itself. But it feels like this might be the last time for you. It does feel like, you know, Sagittarius is kind of done with the shenanigans. Done with bailing people out who have no sense of responsibility, that kind of thing. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Star, Seven of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords again, clarifying the power, Five of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying this King of Wands. I think you've bailed this King of Wands out. And by bailing him out, I feel like it's a financial thing for this King of Wands, at least. I'm not so sure about this Queen of Swords. It feels like these people are depending on you, but for two different reasons. I feel like this Queen of Swords is a troublemaker. I feel like she's getting herself into trouble. It could be legal issues. Could actually be criminal activity. And I feel like you've helped this Queen of Swords out. And because she's relied on you and knows that she has you to fall back on, she keeps messing up. This King of Wands, sorry, same thing, but for him, I think it's more about financial, money, job, bailing him out in some way, shape, or form with regard to finances and money. The Sun again, clarifying the Six of Swords, and then we have Justice, clarifying the Emperor. Okay, you can't. This cat is absolutely driving me nuts. Absolutely driving me nuts. Sylvester, you need to stay down. I know he's cute. So is the bird. They'll get their attention when I'm done with my videos. Right now, I'm busy. So I'm going to get this last round out, and then we'll look at some of these a little bit more closely, Sagittarius. So I feel like this Queen of Swords is getting ready to start up again. She's still fighting this battle. She still wants to, I know, she's hell-bent on doing things her way. And no matter how wrong it is, she's very unpredictable. She's careless. She is, and she's always ready for a fight. This individual, whoever this is to you, is always ready for a fight. She might be picking fights. I think she's looking to get into trouble with the way these cards are looking. She has totally given up on the idea that she needs to abide by laws or rules, and she's all about, she's going to do it her way, and her way is going to be the wrong way in other people's eyes. She's going to take advantage of other people. She's going to break the laws if she feels like breaking laws. She doesn't give a shit about justice or doing what's right. She's going to do it her way. It feels like somebody I know. And you know, I can't help it, Sagittarius, but a lot of times I do these readings and they do resonate for me as well. I mean, let's face it, we're all dealing with the same energy, right? Ultimately. And so a lot of times I'll do these readings and I'll say, shit, I know that person. I know someone exactly like that. And that's why it makes sense to me that these can be general readings and many, many, many people can resonate with the message, because we're all dealing with the same kind of stuff. Now, you know, I am not, my sun sign is not Sagittarius, I'm a Taurus. You need to make your way over here or be done. See, now I got the sun coming in, and because it's late in the day and he's doing his thing. Anyway, the reason why I don't indicate in my readings that this is for sun, moon, rising signs, that kind of thing, is because I do feel like we all have the different signs in our charts. So really, any of these can resonate for you in any areas of your life. And that's why I don't indicate those specifically when I do my readings. But like I said, I do have somebody in my life who's similar to this Queen of Swords up here. And no, it's not this bird, but ouch, ouch, ow! Did you see that? Check out the dent she put on my finger. I don't know. These two are going to be put away in cages behind bars, probably like this Queen of Swords should be, if they don't shape up. Just like the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius, these animals are taking advantage of me. These people, this King of Wands, Queen of Swords, taking advantage of you. And it's time to lay down the law. And fortunately for you, that's exactly what's happening. Because you have this all under control, and you have justice on your side. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for that. Also, the good news is it looks like you might be leaving this behind once and for all. You're like, you know, I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. I have bailed your ass out one too many times, and I'm not doing this shit anymore, says Sagittarius. Honestly. Okay, last set of cards. I am rambling way too much. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. The Page of Cups, this time in the reverse. Knight of Cups. That's going to be the title of this video. I have bailed your ass out one too many times. That's the title. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. She's in the upright this time. Interesting. And then Judgment. Okay. So, honestly, this Queen of Swords represents you. I don't think it's this person at all, this Queen of Swords in reverse. I think these two Queen of Swords are two separate people, and the Queen of Swords that showed up on your card is you. And this is you standing your ground and saying, look, I'm done with this shit. You're done taking advantage of my loyalty, my kind heart, my ability to bail your ass out every time, and I'm done. I'm out of here. I have had enough of this crap, says Sagittarius. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And rightfully so. I mean, look at this energy with this Queen of Pentacles. You've got the situation under control, and good for you, Sagittarius. The good news is you're maintaining your kind heart, your level of compassion, and how you're doing it, I'm not sure, because, you know, if you've got people like this King of Wands, Queen of Swords biting your finger like my bird did earlier, then, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less than you losing all love, compassion, loyalty, respect for these individuals, because you keep having to bail their asses out. I mean, there's only so much abuse someone can take before they say, that's enough, I'm not doing this shit anymore. I'm not taking your crap anymore. You know, they're looking a gift horse in the mouth, really, because you've done nothing but provide a support and love and care and loyalty to these individuals, and they just keep kicking you in the face. They just keep, the truth of the matter is, they are shooting themselves in their own foot because they keep doing this shit over and over again. Doing what they want to do because they want to do it. This is how they want to do it. This is how they're going to get it. They don't care about other people, who they're going to hurt, how it's going to affect others. They're going to do it anyway. And what are they doing? Relying on you to bail their asses out. And this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's amazing. She's standing her ground. She's like, no, you know what? I have a right to do this. Look at this. She's got the 7 of Wands. She's got the 9 of Wands in her energy. I have a right to do this crazy shit because that's who I am. That's how I roll, says this Queen of Swords. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to laugh in the face of justice, and I'm going to do it again, she says. Honestly, Sagittarius, and this is you saying, if you're going to do it again, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I figured this out. I figured you out. You're not going to change. I am out. It's interesting. The Queen of Swords got a little more attention from me in this reading than this King of Wands. It might be that you've left this King of Wands behind already. And you're still dealing with this Queen of Swords. That this King of Wands, or it could be that he is still making things work right now with whatever you did to help bail him out before. And so he's not in trouble just yet, but he's on his way. And it's kind of like he knows that this is the last straw, that once he messes this up, that you will not be bailing him out again. So maybe he's maintaining, maybe he's keeping things going right now. But this Queen of Swords, she feels like a pain in your ass, Sagittarius. And I think you've had enough. I don't mean to laugh because honestly, this feels pretty bad. I mean, these energies on the table feel really challenging. They feel like very challenging people to be dealing with. But it's funny because the level of control you have right now and the way you're handling it, from what I can see in the card, Sagittarius, is just golden. I mean, it feels like, again, you've maintained a certain level of stability, a level head, certain level of loyalty, even compassion for these people. And you've been just blunt, forthright with them and said, look, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. You can sit here and play games if you want, but you have tested the waters one too many times. You pushed my buttons one too many times. You have taken me for a ride for the last time, says Sagittarius. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And that's the part I find funny, because you're at the end of your rope. So I want one Dreams of Gaia tarot card for Sagittarius in this reading, and then we're going to be done. See what we get for Sagittarius. I'm telling you what, be careful because, okay, I might have to take, I'm not taking two, I'm going to take this one that popped out first. The Two of Earth in reverse. This is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, I feel like this Queen of Swords is coming back for more. She's not done with you yet, Sagittarius, so just be forewarned. That's what I'm seeing in the cards. Okay, Two of Pentacles is in reverse is a potential blockage. I'm not overly surprised that this one came out. And it's a very short paragraph, about a third of the page, and then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, Sagittarius? So remember, this came out in reverse. I'll display it for you in the upright. Stress, anxiety, fatigue, failure to manifest desired outcomes, and inability to focus, neglect of self and others. All these are symptoms of being overburdened and overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and goals can result in you feeling overwhelmed and weighed down. Distraction, procrastination, and the failure to meet commitments may create conflict with those around you. An unwillingness or inability to focus on what is truly important will manifest in less than desirable outcomes. When the Two of Earth appears reversed, it represents a need to take stock and to prioritize. It is time to decide what it is that is truly important to you and put all else aside. If you do not, you may lose the very things that matter the most to you. There you go. I mean, this indicates imbalance when it's in the reverse, that you need to drop the dead weight, let go of the things that don't matter, let go of the things that are not serving you. And I think that's exactly what this card is indicating, that it's time to drop some of this dead weight. And the dead weight happens to be in the form of a couple people in your life who are causing you nothing but grief, Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is saying, enough, you guys are done. I'm dropping your asses, and you can face consequences on your own without me coming to save you every time. Anyway, Sagittarius, I'm going to let that go here. I hope that you got something out of this reading. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, share your story if you'd like to. I always appreciate that. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.